A young woman born to Indian parents with red hair, white skin and freckles was shunned and bullied because people think she's diseased. Pooja Ganatra, 24, looks like a native of the British Isles with her flaming ginger hair, deep emerald eyes and snow-white skin. Pooja Ganatra said she was bullied growing up because of her strange looks, but the proud Indian was actually born and bred in Mumbai to typically Indian parents who thought her freckles were a birth defect, and have no idea where her unusual looks come from. Pooja said she feels like a foreigner in her own country, with Indians staring, commenting and asking for pictures. And she was rushed to hospital over fears she had a skin disease and even told she couldn't wear sleeveless tops while studying at university. Pooja, who runs her own clothes manufacturing business, said, "When I was born, my family had never seen anyone who looked like me before because they all have brown skin, black hair and brown eyes, like most Indians." Pooja is pictured with her mum Himaxi, 46, and her dad Rajesh, 51. Pooja, pictured at the age of 3, said her parents thought she had a disease. "Everyone in my neighborhood was absolutely fascinated by me and were all very curious as to why I looked so different. When my freckles started appearing everywhere when I was 3, because none of my relatives had ever gotten freckles before they didn't know what they were. I was rushed to the doctors because everyone thought it was a birth defect or skin disease. I was always the odd one out at school and was routinely bullied." Pooja, now 24, said she has come to terms with her looks in adulthood. Pooja is pictured as a toddler with her mum Himaxi. "People would always come up and ask, 'What are those spots on your face? Why do you have so many marks?' It was a real mental challenge. Even in my first year of university, I was pulled aside and told not to wear sleeveless shirts because they were too eye-catching with my white skin. There was no rule against sleeveless clothing and every other girl dressed like me, yet I was singled out." Pooja told how cab drivers often speak to her in English, thinking she's a tourist. Pooja, pictured with a friend, said she was bullied when she was at school. "Indians love to pose for photos with different-looking people from overseas, so I often get people coming up to me asking for pictures. It's happened more than 100 times in my life. I have to tell them, 'Relax, I'm Indian too.' When I get into taxis, cab drivers start speaking to me in English and are shocked when I answer them in Hindi. The funniest one is when I'm charged the foreigner price for public attractions because they think I'm a backpacker, so I have to prove I'm Indian. When I was in America, people wouldn't believe me when I told them I'm Indian." Pooja said she thinks she may have British blood from colonial times. Arthur Collins acid attack victims blast Fern McCann for TV show murder suspect smiles in court as he's accused of killing kids in arson attack. First picture of couple charged with murdering kids in arson attack. Horrible moment. Dentist finds dozens of maggots crawling in patient's gums. Dad's car infested by maggots after Tesco big shop. Weinstein threatened to kill Salma Hayek and forced her to film nude scene while her father Rajesh, 51, has darker skin and looks typically Indian. Her mother Himaxi, 46, also has slightly lighter than average skin and has a few freckles, although none on her face. But it is a complete mystery to Pooja and her family why she looks the way she does. Considering India was colonized by different countries and ruled by the British for over 100 years, the 24-year-old said there is definitely a possibility her ancestors were from the UK. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun Online News team? Email us at tips@thesun.co.uk or call 0207-782-4368. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.